Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, August 18th. It is partly cloudy today. I'll show you the sky here real quick. We got some sun and clouds kicking around through here. We pulled in 3.8 kilowatt hours today so far. And it is, what time is it here? It's 1:30. So actually we should end up with a good amount of total power today. We ended up pulling in 4.9 kilowatt hours yesterday. And I'm going to be doing a video here kind of explaining things and, how the system works and stuff like that. More like for like the battery and what we're bringing in on a daily basis and how much we use and that type of thing, okay? I will be doing a video on that. But what I have here today, obviously you're seeing a garbage can. So this here is next project that I'm going to be working on. And so basically what I've just done is I've taken some cardboard that I've gotten recently, and that is what's going to be used for this project. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm making a Faraday cage, okay? So basically what I'm going to do, first of all, you have obviously it's a metal garbage can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take cardboard and basically on the inside of here, I'm going to line the entire thing with cardboard, overlapping and having it taped with everything, so that there's a layer of cardboard completely on the inside, okay? And even on the underside of here, I'll take cardboard and it'll go over the whole inside of here as well, alright? So now once I do that, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put in all the different electronics that I want to put in that I don't want to have, let's say an EMP happened, okay? Basically this is just an insurance. I can get quite a bit. Like I said, it's a full-size stainless steel garbage can. Once it's lined, that's going to protect whatever I put inside of here, okay? So there's not going to be any contact with the metal sides of the can. Everything will be on the cardboard. So if there's an EMP pulse that happens, and then once I take the lid and put the lid on there, and I'll take a tape, okay, like, I can't think of the name of the tape right now, but there's a tape that I can put on here that'll seal this can, okay? So there's not going to be any kind of conduction where it would go inside into the can. So I will be putting that tape on there. So once I seal this up with the tape, I'm just going to put this aside and forget about it, okay? I probably am going to put a charge controller in here, a backup inverter, some CB radios, walkie-talkies, that type of stuff. Anything that has an electronic thing that I wouldn't want destroyed if unfortunately an EMP did hit. So I would have something as a backup that I could use that would not be destroyed by an EMP. So this is a project, actually I bought this garbage can probably, oh my god, at least a year ago. But with everything that's been going on, and I honestly, like I said, I've told you guys before, I don't think there's anything going to come of the whole North Korea thing. But an EMP being released is not beyond the realm of possibility. So, in that case, there's that old saying, it's better to be safe than sorry. So not that I'm Chicken Little running around with my head cut off, waiting for the sky to fall. I just believe in, again, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So that's the game plan. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm working on. Obviously, this is not enough cardboard to do it all, but I wanted to get started, and I wanted to kind of explain it to you guys what my game plan was, how I'm going to do this, with this. And I can get quite a few things in here. Obviously, I couldn't get a solar panel in there, but I can, keep working on other things too. This is a start. I'll get some things in here. I'll get some things put away, and then that way I can just forget about them, and I know where they are, and I'll get everything sealed up properly. And like I said, I'll just set it aside and I'll forget about it. And when something, or if something happens, as far as hopefully it's not an EMP, because I'd be greatly disappointed if it was. That would really not be fun for anybody. But anyway, so at least I would have some things that that I could have as a reliable backup. So that's the game plan as far as that. And I'm actually gonna throw. I have an older laptop and stuff like that. I will throw that in here too, um, and also, what am I thinking here? Hold on a second. Some zip drives with information. And actually, I just got some information that came in, and I have to actually get together with a friend of mine, Brian, and share that information with him as well. But I think that information, once like I said, I go over it, that information is also going to go in here and be stored, because that's a lot of knowledge in that information. And that was sent by John Lord. So John, thank you for sending that information out. I appreciate that. So that will be in an EMP-proof container, so that, unfortunately, if something worst case where it was an EMP event happens, that will be saved. I'll have the laptop to hook it up to. Hopefully I'll still be able to, do something to be able to charge the batteries and get things going that way. So that's the game plan on that. Now I got to tell you guys, I had to laugh. With the whole thing with the demonetizing of the different videos, I wanted to talk about that real quick. And I thought that this was kind of ironic. Actually, I thought it was kind of funny too, because now here's how it works. The way that they're doing it is they say, okay, this video is not fit for monetization, so they will not do the monetization on the video. But you can only request a review, a manual review, if you've had 1,000 views on that video in the last week. Okay, so isn't that kind of neat that they can go back and your older videos, demonetize a ton of your older videos, but you can't even request a review on that because you probably haven't had 1,000 views on a video that you did a year and a half ago in the last week. So actually, it's funny. Now I did the sit-down video yesterday, and they demonetized that one, saying that was not fit for monetization. Now you explain to me what that's all about. I don't even know. So, but anyway, so here's the thing. Somebody had asked me to, and so they said if we wanted to support the channel or make a donation, how do we do that? And they said, do you have like a GoFundMe account or whatnot? I do on the home page. If you go to my home page of the channel, I do have a donate button. If you're interested in helping on a project, and if you want to donate something to that, and you say to me, Ed, I want to donate to a greenhouse fund or the solar fund or whatever, and you want to donate to that, I'm going to tell you what, guys, I would not say no. I mean, it's like right now things have been kind of at a standstill just because of finances, and I've been honest with you, okay? I'm 100% honest with you. So that's why not a lot has been done, because finances dictate everything. And so, that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I've had to take care of some other things. There's a lot I want to do here, but obviously things take money. So if you're interested in helping with any of the projects, please feel free, donate on the donate button on the front of the page, of the channel. Or also, and I've said this before, I did the reviews of the legacy foods, and if you're interested, another way to help me is also helping yourself. If you go to Legacy and you buy some long-term food storage things that are, have a 25-year shelf life, and it's good products, larger proportions than the other products that are out there, I do get a commission on any kind of sales if you do it through my link. Okay, so if you want to go that route and help yourself and also help us, that's one way you can do it. Okay, and I would appreciate that. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that definitely, anything helps. Okay. If you want to donate directly to, if you say, hey, Ed, I want to help you with your solar system, and here's a donation, you put that on there, and I will put whatever money that is towards the solar system. So here's the thing, too, I wanted to talk about real quick. There's been a lot of chatter with the last couple of videos, and somebody like leaving the group, and you send them on their way, happily, and they go off into the sunset, and everything's beautiful. Okay. But here's the thing, and this is kind of what and so somebody had said, well, if I come into your group and I'm part of your group and I have a 3-year supply of food for me, my wife, and child, and then if I decide to leave after a year, I'm taking my 2 years worth of food with me. Now, here's the thing, guys, and this is kind of the way I look at it, okay? I've been prepping for years and years and years and years. I have a lot of food, okay? to me, it would be very, very selfish of me to say, okay, SHTF has happened, and you come to me and you're looking for help, and I go, yeah, you know what, you can be part of the group, but you don't have any food or nothing, and I'm sorry, and I'm going to sit around and just stockpile and sit on top of all my food and not share. I don't think that that's right. That's in my opinion, okay? If you want to be part of something and help and stuff like that, that's a whole different ball game. If you have contributed, and that's what I talked about, it's contributing time, money, or, coming up here and helping out and pitching in and working and stuff. Those are things that mean something, okay? Talk is cheap, actions are a lot stronger than words, and, so I have certain people that I have in mind that would be, like I say, an inner council, if you will, all right, from my group, the people that definitely are coming here. So I have a core group of people that I would say that we would sit down and make the hard decisions. And ultimately, because of the fact that, this is my baby, this is what I've been doing, all my money goes into here. Everything that we've put into the solar system, I probably have about $14,000 invested into the solar system at this point. And you going to get the mail, sweetheart? Yeah. Okay. So I shouldn't share my power with you because you didn't put anything into it if you come and you're part of my group. That doesn't make any sense to me, okay? So, I mean, that's why when I say pooling of resources, if you want to be in, you're in 100%. And that's going to be known right up from the get-go, okay? You're in 100%, and it's like if you want to leave, you're not taking 2 to 3 years worth of food for 3 people. It's not going to happen, okay? And that's reality because you hurt everybody else in the group if you do that. And realistically, guys, okay, let's be realistic, 100% realistic. If it is a worst case situation and you have a group, there's safety within the group. Now, don't get me wrong, and I'm not talking running a dictatorship where I stand up on a throne and you do this and you do that and all this type of nonsense. That's not, no, okay? Everybody works, including myself, okay? Everybody pitches in. If you don't pitch in and if you want to sit around on your behind, you don't eat. That's the bottom line, okay? Older people may not be able to do a lot of the physical activity, but there's a lot of things that they can do, okay? So, like I said, I've talked about, like, with my sister. My sister's 68 years old. I don't expect her to get out there and hump wood in the woods for, 6 or 7 hours. I don't expect that, and I would never expect that. But she can sit watch on the communications and listen to the radio and try to find out what's going on around the world and stuff like that, okay? That she can do, okay? My sister's very good with canning, so there's another thing that she can do. There's different people bring different things to the table. That's what makes a group great, is the cohesiveness and working together. Now, you're going to get a bad apple here and there, guys. Now, you have to decide, what are you going to do with that bad apple? That's another whole thing. And then I've had people say, well, if you have a core 5 and there was 35 other people, they'll take over you. I really don't think so, because, and I'm going to tell you why. Most people in this country, okay, want to be told what to do, want to feel safe and secure, and again, and I've said it before in other videos, they will give up freedoms for security. If you feel safe, why are you going to rock the boat? And here's the biggest thing too, you come into the group afterwards, after SHTF happens, and you've contributed absolutely nothing. What makes you think that you're going to take that group over? That's not going to happen, okay? The people that had the foresight and thought ahead and planning, those are the people that are in charge, and those are the people that are going to stay in charge, okay? So anyway, that's that. I just wanted to do that. But so anyway, I'm going to do the video about the Faraday cage. That's what the project is. That's what I'm working on. I need to get more cardboard. I have some more in the house. I have some stuff that I have to vacuum seal, and they're also in cardboard, so I will utilize that cardboard as well, and I do plan on getting more. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Please tell me what your thoughts are. I know it's like an aluminum tape. It's a silver tape. It's an aluminum tape that I would tape the outside to that, and it'll seal it up, okay? And I can't remember the name of it to save my life, but I know exactly what I want. If I went to Lowe's and I looked at it, I would know exactly what I want. So that's how I'll seal the outside of the lid, okay? But anyway, so that's it for today's video. Today is Friday, like I said. I hope everybody's doing well. I think it's funny that they demonetized 3 videos in a row, and they already reviewed the first of the 3, and they said no, it's not suitable for advertising, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Why? Because my opinion is different than, you know, the mainstream media, whatever. But anyhow, so it is what it is. I don't care. But like I said, if you want to help out the channel, there's ways to help out the channel. Helping yourself through the Legacy Foods, you know, order through my link on the channel here, and you can go that route, and that helps you as well because you add to your own preparedness. Or if you want to donate to a project, and you know, like I said, when you do a donate through, it's through PayPal on my donate button. If you know, you can specifically say, I want to donate for this cause, or I want to donate for this project. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, if you guys want to do that, you know, I will acknowledge the donation. I may not say who gave the money unless you wanted me to, but you know, that money will go for that project because, you know, I'm not a liar, I'm not a scammer, I'm not trying to scam nobody, I never have. I am straight up, I say it like it is. Anybody that's watched my channel for any length of time knows that. Right now, like I say, money's tight, so the projects are all on hold. Like I said, I'd like to get these panels up, you know, in like on with the other thing, with the other rack, and get them up like that as well. And I'd love to add 2 more solar panels before the snow flies. But like I said, all those things take money. So that's that. So remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. And remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to reach for, whatever goals you're trying to make, if you work at things methodically, you can do it. You really, truly can. Like I said, you know, I really hammer on survival in a group because I really, truly believe that's the only way we're going to survive what's coming. And if you don't have a group, after it happens, you're going to need to get into a group just for safety and security. So that's that, guys. Listen, do well. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be safe out there, okay? Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.